All right. Waiting, we've gone live. Come on. Oh, commercial. All right. We are live. Hi, everyone. All right, making sure I got my space set up. I'm going to set my materials down. I am going to design something like a baby doll for my mom for Christmas and birthday. Hi, David. Oh, by the way, I do not know when your dolls will be in. Track them. But we can get into that later. All right. So, yes, I will be doing another Cabbage Patch Kid spine makeover. Repainted eyes, etc., etc. Basically what I've already done. All right, so when it comes to designing, the best thing that I could actually say to you is get comfortable. All right, so what I've learned with designing, I got my doll fabric over here. Put my glasses on. All right, let's see. I'm gonna need scissors. I've had this for quite a few years now, but I use freezer paper. Freezer paper is really good to make a pattern, and that's what I learned when I was taking designing doll making class seminars with other people. Okay, I'm gonna tear off about this much. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. And turn it over this way. The other side has got a coating of wax. Makes it last longer. So yeah. This is what I'll be making the head. One thing I learned from Judy Ward was that you can use all kind of things to get ideas or inspiration to make a doll out of. The head is not going to be this big. So this is what we call a template. So when you're making or designing a doll pattern for a cloth fabric doll, this is what we call a template. In other words, I'm not going to be sewing. I'm going to use this here as inspiration, but I'll be sewing it probably up around here. So to have extra. So here we go with designing. And this particular doll, I really don't have in my mind exactly how I'm going to do this, but I know that it's not going to be this big. Cut two, one for the front, one for the back. And what I'm doing for the back of this is right about here, I will make a cut. And the neck of the doll will go inside the head. And I've done this before, so I can give you more details on that. It's basically creating a 3D doll by design. And to give it a 3D effect like my previous dolls I've done, that was how I've done that. But this one, I want her to be like she's going to be kind of like a baby doll, but she's going to have yellow and white sparkle yarn hair. Again, it's for my mom, it's for Christmas and her birthday. So I will be using this for painting. All right. What is it, Dixie? Do you feel better? I gave her a bath. All right, so I'll cut two of those. I think I want to reshape his head though. So I don't want, well, it's going to be a baby doll, so a round face is much more cuter. But I'm also going to take off some sides. Get my hair out of my eyes. Yeah. And so what I can do is do this on a fold. That'd be cute. Yeah. And so it'd be like this on both sides, which I can show later. Where is mine? Let me get my ruler real quick. We're using our Barbie pen today. Okay, my ruler. Okay, anything that is straight. Where did I put the thing? I have stuff everywhere. Actually, I think I'll use this. Okay, this is fine. I don't have time to hunt down my ruler as a doll artist and designer. One thing about us is we don't keep up with anything. And we can anything to design. What is it? Sniff, sniff? Yes, you little fart. Okay. Now the neck has to go longer so I can fit the majority of this in the doll's head. This might end up coming out too big of a doll for my mom, but that's why I'm going to work with this and shrink it up. I can make a little baby doll. I've done one before. Maybe, you know what, we'll just take that all the way up like this. Yeah. And I'm used to making more fashion type dolls. So we gotta have an area for the arm. Bring that down. And then we'll let it get a little bigger. Because this is a template. What I mean by a template is, for example, I cut the fabric like this pattern. And yet I'm going to be sewing like this. See what I mean? So these little dots like that, that's where I'm going to be sewing. So that's why they call this a template. And this is where you're actually going to be sewing, is where the little dots are. And this will be left open. Well, I could close, no, because I insert part of the arm, then sew it. Okay. My mom does not want a very big doll. But, darling, and I'm going to do this here curved. Yeah. And I think the neck will be a bigger size. Okay, so I'll do this. So this will be down, and I will do a middle fold. There. So I have this, that way I can have it fold and put it on the fabric and have it on the fold of the fabric. And so the doll is going to look much smaller than this. Again, the head is not going to be that big because it's got to be ball, and that's going to shrink. Okay, so now let's move on to the arms. Let me see. I could do something like a Cabbage Patch Kid. But I'm not. But something of the idea like that. But I don't, yeah, I could do that. That'd be cute. Do like little toes and stuff like that. So let me see, let's do a leg. So for a Cabbage Patch Kid, you would have it kind of sewn like already just pre-cut, and then I can do string about right here and let that go across the back to the other side, and then to give you knee print, and then the back of the leg, and then the front up through here and here, and that gives it more shape. So it's like kind of like a soft sculpture type doll. Yeah, I can do that. And then once I've sewn, I can add little toes, but it would have to be done by hand. And with sewing, do that just a little more out. Okay, that works. And for this, you have to cut 4. And that'll go like that. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so we got the head, main torso, leg. Now, another thing is that you have to understand, you have to have the education with designing and creating your own pattern in order to make the doll to be a success as an appearance once it's completed. So now for the hand. Simple hand, arm. Again, remember this is a template. It looks big, but once I'm done, it ain't gonna look that big at all. I think this will work. Yeah, this will be cute, because once this is done, it's not gonna look as big, it'll be cute. I'm imagining an outfit, which I will have to design and make myself. So with this being done, to give you more of an idea, once I've sewn all this, the arm is only going to be about that thin. It's going to look really skinny. And then this here. So I'm thinking, I want the arms to be a little more bigger, because this is going to be kind of like a little toddler doll. So I need the arm to be a little thicker. So the thumb, this is cute. Okay, then sewing, that'll work. And then with sewing fabric, sew it up, come around all like this. Let me see, get an idea. Yeah. Because again, it's going to have a 3D effect. That's going to be much smaller, and I'm going to end up doing this like that. Yeah. Shrink it up, make it smaller. That's cuter. That'll work. That's it. Okay, that's it. I just designed it all. But what's going to make it really come together is how it's going to look when I'm done. That's really going to make it look like an actual doll. And then I'm going to have like little cute little bloomers on it. We're going to make a cute fully dress. And again, this is what I'm making my mom for Christmas. I'm making her a doll. This is my fabric that I'm using. You have to order that online. They do not sell it in stores. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I make adjustments when I'm cutting it out. So grab my scissors. Hi Jay, I'm just not saying, I'm going to clean this up a little bit. All right. Okay, this is not a political video, so anything political any of you might have to think or say, take that to a different page that's political. This is about doll pattern making, and I live in the United States, so I have no opinion nor thoughts of anything political at this moment, nor a statement to make. This is my focus. So I'm not really thinking about, nor do I have time to invest in anything that is not related to this topic. Another video, another time. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut through here like that. So perfect fold in the center. Now we're gonna give like a little chin, give a little jawline and chin at the same time. Perfect. Yeah, that'd be great. Because once I stuff this and fill it, it's gonna be so much smaller. So as you can see, it has chin and jawline. Nice round look. This is gonna be cute. Now, as I'm cutting, I'm making adjustments to the body because, again, it's going to be the type of doll that's not like a fashion doll, kind of like a baby doll that you can hug, cuddle, you know, that'll look cute on the bed. So I'm going to make the torso longer instead of making it up here. I'm going to bring it down and make it bigger. Okay, and now I'm going to bring right there. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be cute for a baby doll. Yeah, the neck looks long because it's gonna go in a slit in the fabric up into the doll's head, which is going to probably make our head about, the neck about this big. And double this, so yeah, that's about right. That's gonna look good. It's gonna be a pretty heavy sized doll, big doll. Okay, but I can shrink that. I need to shrink it. I don't want it to be a big doll. I want it to be a smaller doll. Something about like this, from head to toe, about this big. Yeah, that's going to be about right. Maybe a little bit longer because of the legs, but I think it'll be fine. That will work. Well, that's the size I want. So I will see how my mom feels when it's done, and I can redesign her another one, smaller. I'm cutting it out to be bigger than originally planned. Because it's going to be, the doll is going to be a lot, she's not going to be a skinny doll. So with that being said, I'm adding more onto this. And with that, I can just do that like that. Let's just go ahead and get that pull. And yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Because the nose could be a lot smaller. Okay, So I'm cutting it out, even making it a little more bigger. Due to experience, I know how this is going to turn out, so I don't want her to be really skinny. I want her to have a nice size on her. Like I said, something like a little baby doll, something cuddly. Oh yeah. Now you can see compared to what I drew and then how I did it. So to make her more healthier. There we go. We'll make her healthier. I guess it's like in the Barbie movie. Whenever you see stuff in the Barbie movie, you can't use that word. Then and oh God, because people take certain words and they use it because their brains don't think like yours. So. I see you, Flossie. You were on the bed a few minutes ago. Now you want to come over here and be nosy. Yeah, you want to be Miss Nosy. What is you fussing about? You know you're too opinionated. Let me see. No, that is not going to work. I'm looking to see what I can use this part for. Maybe the legs, arms, head. And I gotta cut four of those. Oh, I need to cut four of these as well. Actually, no, I can cut part of this on a fold. Honestly. Yeah, I can do that. Wait. Oh. Waste not, want not. What? You have food, you have water, and you've had treats. What? Now you're acting like mom. one and then cut the other. Okay, that's what I'll do. Yeah, wait, no, because then I got four. So regardless, I'm going to have to do it like there. I'm not trying to waste fabric. Okay, that's good. All right, arms are done. And I can make adjustments as I go along. All right, what can I do with this? Okay, arms. Well, first enough to cut 1 foot and then another. Yeah, that's a good idea. for pieces are done for the legs. Now this and the head. Alright, hair, I need you to finish drawing. Okay. The worst thing, what I hate about the ring lights, so with the ring lights, I did add another one for my wish list because they don't last that long. And as many videos as I do live and with correct lighting, I put in for another ring light. I also put in my wish list camera where I can zoom in painting or designing. That way to give you a better viewing experience. So that's what I put in for that for. That way I can give my viewing audience the better experience. Yeah, pretty much. But I think with that, because it's not really for my personal gain, it's really to a lot of things I have on my holiday wish list that I shared in my community tab was to give you the viewer and more optimized viewing experience. So I try to choose things that were that were more inexpensive. And I do have it where someone could switch in for an alternative to do that. But the things I picked out was really to give you, the viewer, a more optimized experience with my live videos and with lighting. And also going live, like doing this live, it's not pre-recorded. I can't pre-record it. I'm not recording and then I'm creating, you know, other things to do with lighting or adding things in or editing. You know, what you get is in real time and it's just unscripted. And the biggest thing I can do as a YouTuber is, with what I do, is to try to keep things on topic and ask you with the viewing audience to help me provide you with better lighting and optimal viewing experience with updated camera, stuff like that. Otherwise, I can just continue doing the way I'm doing. Okay, so with this one, I'm going to do it slightly bigger. Yeah, this one goes slightly bigger because it's going to be the back of the doll's head. So yeah, it's all on Amazon. And again, the link is in my community tab. It's like my Christmas wish list, but you know, the ports, things like that, is really to offer you a better viewing experience, especially with zooming and the lighting, because I'm using camera and computer. I did add a few dolls I like, but again, this is not something I'm like begging or anything like that. And all I can do is ask, and that's it. And if any of you are familiar with the round tube lighting, you know they do not last. You get a good 10 to 12 months out of them, and then you have to replace them. They don't last long. Unless you buy a really expensive one, and I'm not going to I'm not going to ask anyone to do that. Okay. Okay, that on the photo. Okay, good. We can pull this back, shrink it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now the good thing with this, the body, this is a good size for body, but once I sew it, it's going to shrink it up through here and all the way through there, so it's going to be a lot smaller, which is kind of good. I'm not trying to make a big doll like previous ones. I keep that on a fold. Let me see. Yeah, that's gonna be cute. Yeah, that'd be nice and fluffy. So the body would be more about like this, like a baby doll type body. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I need to cut one more of that. I need something to get my hair out of my face. Are you gonna help me out? Hmm? Okay. Go. That works. Perfect. Okay, the body is now completed. Everything's cut out. Okay. And I'm just going to, might as well leave that and cut this off. I buy my doll fabric and supplies at CR's Crafts, crscrafts.com. That's where I get quite a bit of my supplies, like my doll mix body fabric. They have restringing tools for antique dolls. Before I get my German, it's imported from Germany, stringing, like for making girl dolls or antique dolls. Okay, I can leave all of this over there. And so now come up. Okay. There we go. Now I can pull all of this up and get my sewing machine out and start preparing. Okay. Okay, obviously you can't spell. Here, we'll put you out, timeout for 24 hours. Maybe you'll learn how to spell correctly by then. Isn't that like weird? Okay. Either tonight or tomorrow. Okay, David, got that. All right. Now, move this. Let me get my sewing machine. Put that up. Okay. All right, hair tie. Hi. All right, get my sewing machine. Okay, I need to move Barbie. Okay. Switch my glasses. Go in the hole. Why are you not going in the hole, dear? did it. Finally. Okay. Put these pieces down. Put this over. I'm gonna take a minute real quickly to get my clothes out of the washing machine. Okay. All right. Now move that. Okay. And with this fabric, it's soft on one side, smooth on the other. So you have to decide what part do you want to use as the inside and then the outside. Okay. the doll out, I use that as a template. I'm not sewing it. So as you can see, this is where it ends, but I sewed it all the way over here to make it smaller. So you can see the extra fabric that I'll cut off when I'm done. Same thing over here. Okay. And now I'll trim off the extra. So for me, designing and making a pattern is basically I'm coming up with an idea of a concept of what I'm going to design as for the doll, the body, just a virtual idea, not an exact vision, just simply concept of what I'm going for. And then as I'm designing and then cutting, because it's not planned, I'm making changes as I go along. Okay, so that will be fine, that will work. What I'm going for, so the body, the torso part is pretty much done. Next, alright, now I'll work on the head. And for the head, I'm going to use this side for the face. So the smooth side will be for the face, and the back of the doll's head is going to be this side, which is more fuzzy. Alright, flip that overhead like this, and then have this side, wait. Okay. Okay. Now for the jawline, I'm making that pretty even. Wait, what is this getting stuck up for? What is this? Something isn't right. Oh, that's red. That's what it is. Okay, there we go. Wait, why is this not moving? Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, I might have to change the needle. But the other one's so fine. Guess it was just a flyby fruity. Okay, that is done. Head, body, legs. the right way now. Oh, so the foot is done. So this is what I mean by a template. The idea you have now, when I stuff this, it's going to be even smaller than how it looks right now. All right. All right. Second foot not made in time. Now, the arms. check certain areas. Okay. All right, turn this inside out, get my wooden dowel. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, there's the hand, the arm, that's cute. Yeah. All right. Great. Everything looks good. There. Cool. Works. All right. I suppose now we start stuffing. Okay, so sewing machine aside. need to close up the neck. I'm going to go over this twice. Let me think, should I go ahead? Maybe I should do the arms and, yeah. Let me see this. Yeah, they're about the same. Oh my God. Moderator. She had to come out and do some stuff. Shove the hand, yeah. ones are attached like that. She's a little bigger than what I was wanting to make. But, oh well. I designed my mom a smaller one. Oh no, they wasn't trying. They were just trying. They were purposely misspelling it. Looked like just someone really just nothing goofing off, I suppose. But nothing really, nothing like to be concerned about. It was nothing like that. So I put them in timeout for 24 hours. You know, if you don't want to chat or comment, it's just do it with some kind of respect, self-respect, or dignity instead of looking, stupid. So yeah, it was nothing really out there to be concerned about. No. Okay, yeah, she's really cute. This is a good size. Yeah. And once the legs are done, I'm gonna have this inside the doll's neck. So I'll have that up in there. I think my camera moved position. Okay, as for the head, we'll do that last. Let's go ahead and thread these legs. Yeah, let this be the front. So, for the feet. Oh, I just remember. My mom said we need to go somewhere, so now that I think about it, I am going to do that. I can go by Walmart first. All right, I need to get some stuff. All right, so that is it for today. Let me do this. All right. Okay, so I got our pattern done, working on that and everything. So I'm going to finish up because I need to run and grab some quick supplies to do something while I'm out. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see you soon. In the meantime, I will leave you with this, my fabric pattern, and let you get a glimpse of some of the girls here. Yeah, we got both Kens. I can't believe I got him